What is up guys, it's KiperTech here. In this video, we're going to unbox and take a look at the new Samsung Galaxy A5 2016 edition with improved specs and design from the 2014 model. So let's get started. So we have the box of the Samsung Galaxy A5 2016 edition here. It's a white simple box, just like the S6. We have some specs info on the back. We have 4G LTE 64-bit octa-core processor, the Exynos 7580, a 5.2 Full HD Super AMOLED display, a 13 megapixel rear-facing camera and 5 megapixel front-facing camera, 16 gigs of internal storage which can be expanded through SD card. We also have fingerprint scanner and fast charging. So let's get this box open and see what we got inside. So we have the warranty card, 2.0 micro USB cable, fast charging adapter, in-ear headphone, SIM ejection tool, and of course the phone itself. Here I have the gold version of the Samsung Galaxy A5 2016. The Galaxy A5 2016 edition takes after the beautiful design of the flagship Galaxy S6 with a metal frame and 2.5D glass on both back and front. The metal frame feels really good and solid when holding on the hand, and the glass is well cut down on the edges so they are not sharp and feel really smooth while charging. On the front we also have the home button, which acts as a fingerprint scanner which can unlock really quickly. And we have the back button, the multitasking button. Moving on top, we have the front speaker, the 5 megapixel front-facing camera, the ambient light sensor and the proximity sensor, no LED notification light. On the back is the 13 megapixel rear-facing camera with optical image stabilization and the LED flashlight. No heart rate sensor on the back. On the bottom we have a 3.5mm headphone jack, a micro USB port, side-facing speaker and a microphone. On the right side we have a first SIM tray and SD card slot. We have the power button. On the left we have the independent volume control. On the top we have another microphone and the second SIM tray. Take a closer look at the phone. We have a 5.2 inches Full HD display with Super AMOLED technology, delivering 424 pixels per inch. Although it's not a Quad HD display like what we have on the S6, I find the colors are very bright and everything looks really fantastic on the screen on every viewing angle. Just like the S6, we have a very fast fingerprint scanner. You can quickly unlock your phone just by placing your finger on the home button. Talking about being fast, you can also quickly launch the camera just by double pressing the home button, even when your phone screen is off. The Galaxy A5 2016 edition comes with Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, and Samsung is likely to update it to Marshmallow in the near future. The touchscreen interface on the Galaxy A5 2016 is identical to the one on the Galaxy S6, which means it is faster, smoother and better than the previous version. If you don't like the colorful design of turquoise, you can change the theme to have a different look and feel on the colors, the icon pack, sound profile, and sort of things. You can choose from the available options or download additional themes from the store. The multi-window feature can be activated by pressing the multitasking button, then tap the window icon on any app that has it, then choose the second app from the list to run these two apps simultaneously on the split screen. You can also activate this feature while using an app by long pressing the multitasking button and pick the second app available from the list. While using split screen mode, you can drag and drop contents, including images and text, from one app to another. The Samsung keyboard on the Galaxy A5 2016 is one of the best virtual keyboards I have ever used on any smartphone. The keys are big, accurate, and very responsive. The gaming performance on the A5 2016 is at average. It can handle popular games like Asphalt 8, Temple or Mortal Kombat 5, but when it comes to heavy titles like Nova 3, the performance will get a little bit laggy. We have a very good camera on the A5 2016, maybe not as good as the A6, but still very decent. It takes photos very fast in just a blink of an eye, and the picture quality isn't debatable. Here are some examples with auto mode in both daylight and low light. However, in some cases, while using auto mode, the image might get a little bit noised. Luckily, Samsung provides us the Pro mode to manually adjust as we want. But unfortunately, you can only adjust the white balance, ISO, and exposure value. We also have many other modes like HDR, Panorama, Night mode, and some additional modes which can be downloaded from the store. Unlike the S6, to have HDR enabled, you have to choose the separate HDR mode, and the maximum resolution is only 8 megapixels. The rear-facing camera has optical image stabilization, but unfortunately no 4K recording, only 1080p at 30 fps. If you like taking selfies, then you're going to love the front camera. It's a 5 megapixel front-facing camera with many options for you to take the perfect selfie. It can beautify your face by smoothing the skin, give you a V-like face or even bigger eyes. You probably won't need camera 360 anymore. It also provides some photo effects to make the picture suit your style, like posterized, grayscale, or negative. You can use hand gesture to take a picture without having to tap on the screen, just by showing your hand for the camera to detect, and it will automatically take the picture after 3 seconds. The front camera is also capable of recording 1080p video. On the paper, it doesn't say that the front camera has optical image stabilization, but it seems to in this video footage. The Galaxy A5 2016 packed inside a 2900 mAh non-removable battery, On my average use, the battery can last for 1.5 days without charging. And if you want the battery to last even more, you can turn on the power saving mode, which will drop down the screen frame rate, brightness, and kill some background processes to give you extra power. And the ultra power saving mode, which will turn off nearly everything, just leaving you a couple apps. You can still call and text, of course. Should last your phone for half a day with just only 10% of battery. And that's not all. This phone comes with fast charging. Charge the phone for only 5 minutes and you can get up to 4 hours of calling time. So in conclusion, the Galaxy A5 2016 is like a compact Galaxy S6. In fact, it does look and feel a little bit better than the S6 thanks to its fine and solid metal and glass design. To wrap it up, we have the pros and cons of the Samsung Galaxy A5 2016 in my opinions. The pros are great build quality, good 1080p display, great battery life, support dual SIM and SD card at the same time, good for multitasking thanks to the specs and Samsung softwares, really fast fingerprint scanner. The photo quality is great, the f1.9 aperture in both camera, also the optical image stabilization. The cons are the Pro mode in camera is not so pro comparing to the S6. No 2K, 4K or 60 FPS recording. The price is nearly as much as the S6, and the S6 is obviously the better phone. That should be all for this video. And guys, this is my first review video ever on my channel, so I might have made some mistakes. Please let me know what you think and what I can do to improve for future review videos. Thank you for watching. Hit the like button if you find this video useful and share it to your friends. Subscribe to KiperTech for more upcoming content. I'll see you in the next video. Oh, I forgot to mention, due to the metal and glass design, this phone is very slippery, even more slippery than the Sony Xperia Z series. So remember to take extra caution when putting your phone in the pocket.